Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they are feeling and thinking towards you currently. This is the first person that comes to your mind, someone you're interested in, someone that you know you do have a connection with, even on an energetic level. If you don't know who this person is by the middle or the end of this reading, most likely this is somebody from your past who is thinking about you, but you are not really thinking about them. That is for those of you that may wonder, who is this person? My approach is to see what it is that's in a person's emotions, their feelings. And that's what I do best. So here we have the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship with this individual in the past. It could have been very recent. It could still be. For others of you, it could be a situationship. And for a very small portion of you, this could be a very strong energetic connection. Energy indeed, we have love. But no one's really speaking up. Oh. Yikes. Anger and rage. What happened here? We have about 4 cards that are slightly what I call darker cards. It is what your person of interest is feeling, but because of the intensity, Taurus, you could also be feeling this as well. First card's the strongest. We have here beauty, followed by synthesis, sensuality, crisis, beliefs, selfhood, love, anger, and rage. And then we have embracing the shadow under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Taurus, you are so beautiful to me. Not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your charm, your personality, your charisma, your talents. And you radiate the brilliance of the sun, where you are one with nature. And I want to be like that too. I want to see what it's like to be with someone like you. You have this way of showing me who I truly am, a reflection of me, the good, bad, and the ugly. And I appreciate that, even though I don't tell you. A long time ago, there was peace and harmony in this connection. At least I felt there was. But now there's a lack of peace and harmony. Things have come, they've gone, and secrets still remain the same, hidden. I have certain things that I have hidden from you, and I feel like it's time for me to reach out and talk to you and open up to you about what I have hidden deep down in the depths of the shadows of this forest. So deep, so dark. I was never really open. But now I want to restore that peace and harmony that once existed. I do feel that you are someone who I feel so attached to, sensually. Your beauty, your charm, your talents, your charisma. It's all very alluring. It's all very tempting. It's hard for me not to be seduced. And the crazy thing is, you don't even try to seduce. You don't even have to. That's just the way you are, and that's just who you are. And it is extremely attractive. I miss your skin. I miss touching you. I miss squeezing you. I want to be very passionate with you. And this passion makes me feel out of control. Right now, my mind is in a crisis. There's a lot of mental anguish, anxiety, frustration, impatience. All of my feelings and emotions, they're all over the place, and I need time to sort them out. Once they're sorted out, I'll be able to think straight and move forward with a decision in this connection. I am annoyed that I can't make this decision as fast. But the reason why I hesitate is because of our beliefs. You and I have a belief system that's very different. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. My ethics, my morals, my values, they're not the same as yours. And so we don't see eye to eye. And oftentimes I've seen now we are not on the same page. If anything has pushed us apart, it's the differences that we have. What I think versus what you think. What I feel versus what you feel. I feel now that it's time for me to become a bit wiser and to understand where you're coming from. But I wish you would do the same. Because these differences, these opinions, they may last for a very long time. And that prevents us from being together. I also feel that in this connection, there's this realization I've had that you have moved on. You are no longer the same. You are someone who's different. Certain things that you have said and done, certain actions you've taken. Now you seem to me as someone who doesn't really need anyone. You are very self-sufficient, self-reliant, independent. You don't need me. Not as if you really needed me before, but now I actually see it. Things are different. What I've noticed now is that you are very guarded. You will not allow anything, anyone to come into your heart. You stay closed off. And who changed you in this way? I did. I'm not proud of it. I realize I've turned you into somebody else. Before, you were very trusting. You were naive in a way. But because of what I did, life changed you. Your actions and your decisions all changed based on the way I treated you. In this connection, there's no doubt that I want to be with you because I love you. But I am afraid of approaching you. That flame that once burned bright a long time ago now is extinguished, now is no more. And reigniting that flame is a mystery to me and a challenge for me. Because a long time ago I felt as though I had conquered you. I had you in my life, but then I lost you. And when I lost you, I lost everything. I don't know how to get you back. Yes, I do love you. This love that I have for you is sacred. It's pure. It's divine. This is unconditional love that I feel for you no matter where I go, no matter what I do. That love will always remain as a constant. And I don't know why I love you this much, but I know that I do. I really want to settle things, to make things right. But I am angry at what has happened in this connection. It makes me very upset, annoyed, and irritated, knowing that we could move further. We could grow and become more. But that's just not happening. Overall, right now, you have seen a part of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and even aggressive. That side of me that I actually wish you never would have seen. But at the end of the day, that is a side of me, even if it is dark. You have seen this side. You have realized it. The side of me that is almost out of control, makes one feel uncomfortable. Now there's this feeling of awkwardness, feelings of being uncomfortable. This is why I can't reach out to you right now. Because things between us have become extremely awkward and very uncomfortable. The environment is. For now, I sit here far away, longing and admiring your beauty, your handsome self, wanting to create peace and harmony. But what's stopping me is the confusion that exists, me being simply overwhelmed. All right, Taurus. Interesting. You have a few things going on here. There's a lot of confusion because this person's overwhelmed with the feelings and emotions they have for you. In addition to that, you have had a lot of differences. Unfortunately, because of these differences, there has been distance between both of you, distance. These differences have pulled you apart or pushed you apart. This, for some of you, it could be difference in your morals, your ethical values, your background, your heritage, your racial background, religious background. It could be any type of background. You could be rich, the other person can be not so rich, and maybe the parents don't want you to be together, or maybe the family thinks this is a bad match. Certain things like that, or maybe your friends are just saying something. There's a whole lot of things that pop up when this card comes up, but it's because you're not on the same page. And it's very difficult to be in a connection like that because you don't have the support around you that you need. The right kind of support, the right type of environment. And things are just extremely awkward. This makes this individual quite grumpy and jealous. Not jealous. Well, I said jealous. Okay. There must be jealousy here. This individual, yes, they are jealous. Why? Because they love you. And because when I see this card, the selfhood card, for some of you, this is them thinking that you have moved on and that you have this aura around you of being single and ready to mingle. Taurus, you might not be, but in the eyes of your person of interest, they think that you have moved on. That's why they think you're so independent and you're very much guarded with this arrow. You're guarded towards them. You don't want them. But they think that somebody else may have a chance with you, and that's creating this feeling of being overwhelmed. Oh. Can't live with you, can't live without you. Give me 1 sec, okay. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So for those of you who are new, what do I look at in this particular spread? Yep. Oh boy, it is totally about beliefs. Tradition. This is my beliefs card in this deck. So, what's going on here? Continuing what I was saying, for those of you who are new, this deck I read in the reverse, and this is to bring some clarity for those of you who have had a lack of closure, where your person of interest may have just ghosted you, where the messages that come from them are just very scarce. Once a month, for example, once every 2 or 3 months. And it's just breadcrumbing, right? So you're wondering what happened in this connection, because sometimes there is a lack of communication and people don't really talk about the reasons why they started to fade away from your life. So let's have a look. These could be just 2 reasons. It could be one of the main reasons. We have here the need to throw out old social structures that constrain an individual. Fear of unconventional ideas and the ways of approach. Nonconformity. So it talks about structure, nonconformity, and not really following rituals. Okay, that is completely related to your beliefs card. My goodness. Hand in hand. It is so related. Somebody here wants to be with someone, and society or friends or the circumstances are not allowing the both of you to be together the way that you would like to be. The problem with this kind of situation is that you have 2 people that want to be together. They want to love each other. And if the environment around was accommodating, was positive, there would not have been a problem. But it's not. And because of that, there are these issues. I'm just pulling out the beliefs card right there. The beliefs card, once again, talks about values, traditions, ethics, right? And here, this individual doesn't want to go according to what traditionally was there. They want to go against it. They want to do something different. For some of you, it literally might be you thinking that this is a long-term committed connection, and your person of interest just saying, just out of the blue, okay, look, I just want a casual connection, but I want to be with you because I do love you, but I'm not in love with you, right? There's a difference. They might not tell you that they're not in love with you. It's the difference, the minds. The mindset is different. Some of you may feel this. Some of you may have a different scenario. For others of you, they may just say, okay, I want an open relationship, but I do want to be with you, right? Open relationship, traditionally, internationally, it's not so common yet, right? I'm not sure if it will ever be, but it is on the rise, having an open relationship. So is that traditional? Maybe for the rest of the society it's not, but for this person, they want to change things and they want to have something like that. Traditional can also mean that you come from 2 different backgrounds, different families, different customs, religion, rituals, race, anything. And the world says, no, you both should not be together because of such and such reasons. And yet you have this card here, tradition. You don't give a damn. It doesn't matter to you. You want to be with this person and this person wants to be with you. It doesn't matter what the old-fashioned customs were like. You want something new. Here, we also have the 8 of coins. The 8 of coins here, it talks about how in this connection, this individual in the beginning was avoiding the work that needed to be done to fix this connection. They wanted to bring their talents to the next level, and they needed more education and wisdom when it came to this type of a connection. They were not feeling satisfied for the work that they had done within this connection. They didn't get the rewards that they wanted. So I do see that it is important that you realize at that time this individual was trying to work on something. One of the issues here is that what they were working on was something that was not practical for either you or them. They were working on it, but the results weren't coming through. So they could have been saying, okay, let's run away, let's be together. And then you may have been the logical one, for example, and said, no, I can't leave my family. I can't leave my friends, my company, or things like that. Because beliefs also talks about not being able to leave your workplace because you are working in a location which is on one part of the world, and then you have somebody else who's on the other side of the world, and you want to move from there and be with that person. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Okay, Fool it is. So here I look into any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest has towards you. Oh, wow. Total communication coming through. Loud and clear. Very nice. Oh my God. Talk about people interfering. 5 of Wands. A whole lot of people. Yes. So this is definitely the theme of this reading, Taurus. For the majority of you. I know there's going to be a small portion of you that are not going to be resonating, and please understand that what the mass, the people, what they're feeling and what they're going through, that is what I tune into just by default. If there's a small portion out there that's going through something different, unfortunately, that does not happen. I don't tune into you because it's the majority of what people are feeling and going through. And right now, each and every single deck that I've used, I've seen that there's other people involved and it's causing problems. And that's what you have here too. 5 of Wands, the overall arching theme. Here, starting off with the Fool. Yes, this individual wants to take a leap of faith with you. They do know what they want. They want you. Be careful with this particular person. Not because their heart is in the right place. They do know what they want, and it's fine. It's all about love. The only problem is their approach. So my recommendation would be to take it easy, take it slow with this person. Don't rush into anything. This individual may be a bit impulsive and compulsive, very much like how they were where you had the Embracing the Shadow card. They take action first and they think later. And if you rush into this connection with this person, it may finish as soon as it had started because they really didn't create a better foundation when it came to the love, the why, certain things that they should be looking into before getting into a connection. They're just here lovingly just walking towards it, but they're not looking at any type of consequence. And if one person says, to hell with consequences, we'll see what happens. That's fine for one individual. But what about the other person? Both people have to be comfortable and happy and not worry about the rest of the world. You have your own worries to deal with. You have to build something as a team, right? That's what couples do. You work as a team. You're supposed to work as a team, not individually, not separately. Here, this individual is going to take a leap of faith and they're going to reach out to you. The reason why is because of the Five of Pentacles. They feel rejected, left out in the cold, not really feeling so important anymore. And this feeling comes because, remember, you had the selfhood card. They see you moving on. They see you as somebody who just doesn't need them anymore. And that hurts their feelings. They want to feel desired. They want to feel important. And therefore, they are wanting to reach out to you. Here we have an excellent card for those of you that want to be with this person. You want some good news. Here we have excellent news coming through. Judgment. This person finally has realized that, you know what? I want a second chance. I want a second chance with my Taurus. And this time round, things are going to be transparent. They're going to be clear. There's going to be no lies. Nothing of the sort. And we're just going to have a clean relationship where there's truth and faith. Before, this wasn't the case. But now, this is what this person wants. And are they going to take action towards this? Absolutely yes. You got one of the best cards to have for communication. I've seen on many occasions when this card comes up, it definitely talks about connection and communication coming through. This could be either this person calls you, texts you, they come face to face, they send a message directly or indirectly through somebody else. But either way, their intention is to contact you, Taurus. And what they want to tell you is that they want a second chance with you. Because they don't want to be alone anymore. They're tired of it. They're overwhelmed. They need you and they want you. Despite all odds, we have here the overall arching theme. Five of Wands. There are people here that are upset. I used the word jealous before. They could be jealous, very much jealous. People are, for some of you, there's people that are jealous and they're creating problems. The problems that are being created, it's basically to keep the both of you far apart. Either creating rumors, understanding that certain things just might not work out, and this is the reason why you shouldn't be with this person. There's arguments, disagreements, troubles. The majority of this is being created because of other people. So, Taurus, think about it. Think about it practically, because let me tell you what happens. People end up saying, no, I don't want to listen to the rest of the world. And then you end up with this person, and then a few months or weeks or years later, you're regretting your decision, and then you think, you know what? The rest of the world was right. That does happen. So you need to take a step back and think logically. Metaphorically speaking, step out of your body and look at yourself and look at this person and see what this entire situation's like. Is it truly practical? Will you lose friends and family along the way? Is it worth it? Love is worth a lot, I know that. But sometimes you have to be more practical and realistic, right? Somebody here might not want to quit their job and move to the other side of the country, for example, just to be with someone that they love, only to find that a few years later, that person, their mind starts changing because they didn't value you. So when you make a decision, Taurus, this is not to be taken lightly. Your reading has a lot of interference. And you need to make sure that you know what it is that you want. You never know till you try. But even if you're going to try, you have to think about it logically and rationally, practically. How is it going to turn out? What are your plans? Yes, we'll take one day as it comes, each day as it goes. Some people can live like that. But in the real world, when life actually hits you with its problems and issues and finances, you have to think about so many other things, right? You don't want arguments within the connection that you have. So I would recommend, yes, go ahead with this connection, take it slow, but also know practically, is this okay for you? Is this healthy for you? That's totally up to you guys. All right. I have here Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Let's have a look at what Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel have to say about this. Oh, yikes. There's something better. Yes, there's something better. It's important for you to get more information. And this information will be coming to you after you meditate or even through prayer. There will be a peaceful resolution. It's important for you to look for a sign. These signs and synchronicities or signs, messages will come to you because you have meditated and you've asked to give you answers. This information is going to come to you also in the form of signs. Reconsider. Okay. You have to weigh the pros and cons, okay? What I'm seeing here is a very difficult decision for a few of you out there. The angels here are saying that there is something better. Sometimes it also talks about there is someone better. And yes, it is important for you to get more information. You may actually have somebody new come into your life, Taurus, and you may just have this connection that's very dormant, that's very stagnant. It starts to move a little slowly towards a better direction. So it's not always going to stay the same. It is going to get better. So yes, there is going to be something better. It is important for you to get more information. And meditation will bring answers. For this card I have mentioned, you can pray to the divine, who is the pure white, holy light of God. That is God. But remember to say always holy light. There's many lights in the universe and not all of them are holy. Meditation can be minimum up to 21 minutes. My angel guide has told me that, Angel Fakil. You can read a little bit about her on my website. And in terms of prayer, if you don't have time, 2 to 3 minutes is sufficient. It's the minimum, but you have to mean it. So really do mean it if you make that prayer. It's important for you to get this information because eventually there's going to be a peaceful resolution within this connection. You're also going to get some type of a sign. Either from this person, you're going to notice something, and it's going to make sense to only you. After you get this type of information, you will be able to reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do, your actions, your words, all of that. You will be able to I was going to say second guess, but don't second guess yourself, right? You're going to make double sure that what you are doing the right way. This is you reconsidering your decision. Is this what you truly want? This is all going to come to you, Taurus, when you just take a step back and focus on yourself and meditate and pray. That's what the cards here are saying. That's what the angels are saying. The information that you're going to receive will be able to give you that knowledge to reconsider something that you were going to say and do. Here, ultimately, it is a great card to have. There's going to be big, happy changes. This means they're going to be changes, they're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. And that's all, folks. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. For those of you who are new, I just wanted to announce also that I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. That channel is on YouTube, and I have videos on relationships, on spiritual connections. I also have one of my latest videos, my newest videos, that is on negative energies, what and who they are, how to get rid of them, how to handle such things. And it's important to do such a thing, to know what you're up against, and to finally be able to tackle that, to have it exit your life, to bring in goodness and positivity. Because negative energies block positivity. That's their job, and they do it well. But there are ways to get rid of them. I also have packages on my website. I have the Chakra Checkup package. You can have a look at that. There's also the Holy Light package, plus the Water Wellness package that makes a really good combination. And those packages, all of them, will help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers, which are associated to your bodily function. So inside of your body, basically. And there you have it. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the other channel as well. I'm very happy that many of you are supporting that channel. Thank you so much for also subscribing there and allowing me to read. Please write your comments below, because I read those comments and I actually create this content based on that. Feel free to write. Let me know your stories, and especially if anything resonated today. All right then. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.